this morning. SubaruSteve Montgomery here in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. I'm thinking you can see me clearly now. I can see clearly now. The rain has gone. Look at the ocean out there. I don't know if you see it. It's like a misty morning out there. I got the camera up. You should see the benches and then the boardwalk and then possibly the two telescopes there, which don't really do much good when it's foggy outside. You ever saw that movie Play Misty for Me with Clint Eastwood? Man, that's an old one. But anyways, it's 38 degrees, and I wanted to get out there. I brought my selfie stick, as you can probably see. Are you turning me? Hi. Hey, what's up? But I brought my selfie stick. I was going to get out of the car and stand up and do a real nice looking crisp broadcast. But here we are. Hey, listen, good morning, everybody. It is like seconds away from the 8 o'clock hour. It is another, wait a minute, I had a note on here. Oh, I got it right there. I see it now. It is another Motivational Monday. And today I'd like to discuss relationship management, right? Relationship management, relationship and relationship management. And how it applies to your job. I'm going to hold my notes in my hand so I do this even better than trying to screw my eyes to see it. But how it applies to your job, social events, schools of all ages. So no matter what age you are as a student, and yes, even more, how vital relationship management is to the success, to your success at any job or playing field. This is just bugging me. Try that again like that. Let me try it like that. Okay, we'll see one way or the other. Okay, but before we get started, I do have a little housekeeping. It is now 8 a.m. We had a winner yesterday of the free fast food lunch. Lois D. Lois, if you're out there, I'm still waiting to get your address so that I can send you your Chick-fil-A card. You have 48 hours to text or email me. Don't text me right now, I'm live. But text or email me with your 411. I'll be offering up another free fast food lunch. If I don't think about it, I can say it later on in the week here. So keep your eyes open for the opportunity. Remember, you do not need to be a subscriber to win anything I give away, right? But it sure does make it worth it for me to keep doing it. So consider subscribing. That's totally up to you. Listen, okay, now, how many of you know of Phil Jackson? Huh? I'll give you a little clue. With the NBA, that's the National Basketball Association. Bet you didn't think I knew that, did you? But Phil Jackson, he's a former NBA coach, right? Stick with me here. Phil said the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of the member is on the team. The strength of each member on the team is the team. I got to say it right or it don't make sense, right? He said the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member on the team is the team. There, I said that one right. Think about that for a second. Does your boss, supervisor, or leader take the time to get to know the team, the entire team, including you? You see, good leaders take time to listen to team members. That's what they do. Wow, it's not that bad. People are walking out there. Good leaders, they take the time to, good leaders, where did they go? How do I lose track so easily? Good leaders take the time to listen to team members. Great leaders, and I've worked for them both. I've been both. I've been a good and a great leader. I think I've been good more than great, as most great people might say, right? Yeah, you feel me there? Great leaders take the time to truly listen. Remember, I said good leaders take the time to listen to team members, period. That's a good leader if you're listening to your team members. Great leaders, they take the time to truly listen. They do. Discovering what their issues and aspirations are in order to formulate a leadership approach that stands a true chance of success. They don't just listen to team members. They help formulate a success plan for the individual, the team, and the organization. Good leaders, now think about this, good leaders often try to fit in as one of the gang, acting as if they are the nicest, friendliest team member until it's time to change the people or change the people. Those of you in operations management or personnel management, you know what I mean. I worked for a good leader who once said, you need to change the people or change the people, right? Mm. Great leaders, they take the time to properly get acquainted with the team, realizing that they don't need to be part of the gang, as they realize the importance of getting to know the team outweighs being a part of the gang. They remember names, they join in conversations, and often take part in teams' social events. The key word here is properly, right? I'll say that again. Great leaders take the time to properly get acquainted with the team, realizing they don't need to be a part of the gang, as they realize the importance of getting to know their team. They remember names, join in conversations, and often take part in the team's social events. The key word here is properly take part. Good leaders don't care if they're properly doing it. They just do what they want to do, right? Because they're the boss. Great leaders take a step back. They know they don't need to be good. They need the team to be great. They don't think about themselves. They think about the collective good, right? Good leaders get you help when you need it, right? They're like air traffic controllers. You need help, they oversee all that's going on around them with little regard for the passengers or employees or team members, and sadly, often customer attitudes. Good leaders will get you help. Great leaders stay to help. They stay and physically help you until help arrives. And even then, they pave the path for success by aiding in your success when you allow it. If you're working for a great leader, let them know you want them to help pave the path for success for you, your life, your profession, your family, your schooling, your education, whatever it is. Good leaders know that for there to be a deep connection, you need to know that they have to spend time with the players. They know they have to do it. And the key word there is have to do it, not want to do it. I've seen them before, all walking around thumping their chest, holding their head up high. I'm going to say it again. I know I am. They walk around smiling, high fiving, chest out, head held up high as the masters of their own universe, almost having a godlike syndrome. I've worked for some before I retired. I was a good leader many times in the past. I wanted to be a part of the gang, but you cannot be a supervisor or a leader and be a part of the gang. You're hurting your team if you're a leader and you think it's okay to be a part of the gang. You're not. Great leaders know that a deep connection is one thing that each and every team member must feel, that the leader's commitment to them, experiencing their concerns on a daily basis, and discovering the best way for everyone to cross the finish line as a team, right? No matter whose team, if they are the leader, everyone wins. And I think back to some of the great leaders I worked with. There weren't a lot of great leaders. I can only think of maybe one or two. No one in the recent 20 years, I think. No, definitely not in the recent 20 years. Question is, which type of a leader are you, the viewer, working for? Whether it's school or sports or job or profession or relationship, if you are a great leader, everyone wins. You know, you hear me say it over and over. Good and positive energy replicates itself. If you're a leader that's full of good and positive energy, you're walking around filling everybody else up with that good and positive energy. You don't stop to scoff or scold someone or belittle anybody or joke about another team member. You know why? When you joke about another team member, you're letting that person know you joke about them too. Think about that. And you know who you are out there if you know me. There's a big difference between the two, good leaders and great leaders. Good leaders give you just a job. Great leaders offer you a successful career when you lean on them, when you lean on great leaders' guidance, knowing that they have your best interest at heart, as well as the entire organization and team. If you're working for a great leader, you know what I would say? I got some advice for you now. I'm going to hand it out whether you want it or not. If you don't want it, just end the video. But if you do want to hear some pretty cool advice, 68 years of life and hindsight and life experiences, if you're working for a great leader, go and thank them. Just thank them. Don't go and blow smoke up their butts. Just go and thank them for having your back and guiding you along a path of success and at a place you enjoy being at. From when you were hired to now in the day-to-day, bringing you the most successful results for the entire team, especially you. That's why you're thanking your great leader. I don't know how, you don't want to say all of that, but you want to abbreviate it somewhere and say, hey, boss, thank you. I know you got my back. Guide me when I need it. I appreciate your support. Wouldn't you rather work for a boss like that, or would you rather work for one that says, hey, I'm busy right now, come back. I don't have time. See me later. Those good leaders are good for themselves, and that's it. Not the business, not the team members, not the family. It's almost like good leaders are selfish leaders, and great leaders are humble and kind and giving. In closing, I believe Vince Lombardi said it best. If you don't know who Vince Lombardi is, look him up, okay? But Vince Lombardi said it best, and he said, I hope I can say it like he said it, I don't necessarily have to like my players and associates, but as their leader, I must love them. Don't have to like them, you must love them. Love is loyalty, love is teamwork, and love respects the dignity of others, including you. Good leaders like players and associates. Great leaders love their players and associates. And the neat thing is, this is a really neat thing, you get to choose who you work for. You do. You can resign, quit, walk out the door. I walked out a couple of times at my last job and just got in my car and drove away just to cool off a little bit before I could even start cooling off. A good leader called me on the phone and said, come on back, let's talk. And drug me in, brainwashed me, sold me on the vision instead of really having the vision. You get to choose who you work for and with. If you're not happy where you're at, get the hell out of there. Go find a better job. Everybody's hiring. I hope you got something out of that. Thanks for tuning in today. Remember, I'm live on YouTube at 8 a.m. Sunday through Thursday, right? Tune in tomorrow for the shocking truth as I see it today, as I cover the mysterious case of the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Until then, love those above and below you. Love those around you. Love everyone. You know why? Love really does conquer all. Okay, folks, let me see if I can get you a better. Man, the surf is really big out there. I'm going to turn this mic off and go to my secret mic. Sorry, it has an echo on the coat there, but let's see what I can show you here. See if I can do this without ending the stream here. Oh, no. Oh, no, I did it that way again. Oh, no, it was an audio. Oh, my goodness. It was an audio. This is why I need a cameraman. I need a support staff, okay? I need some help out there. Look at that. Look at that water, though. Wow, I can't believe I did that. I should believe I did it. Look at the waves. Crash. Windy day here at the ocean front. Wherever you go, whatever you do, like me, do it in a Subaru, and do it with the camera facing the right way. Feel me there? I think you do. All right, folks, have a good one. High five now. I am SubaruSteve.